Hey, what's up everybody? Today, we're gonna find out if this kitty litter will stop our pond from leaking. I don't know if this actually is gonna work, but I saw some other people do it on YouTube and they say it does, so we're gonna try. This litter's like 12 bucks a bag or something like that from Tractor Supply. It's unscented. Let me show the ingredients. This is important, okay? Ingredients, right here. And it has one ingredient, natural clay. So that's important. Why is that important? If it's got anything else in it, whatever else is in it, it's bad for your pond. Natural clay, bentonite, is what the natural clay is. It's in that bag. It's just pure bentonite. Bentonite absorbs water. Bentonite absorbs water. It swells, becomes much larger particle than it is in its dry form. When those particles swell, the theory is if there's a leak in the pond, that these particles of clay will get wet, they'll swell up, and the water leaking out of the pond will pull those particles into the leak and seal it up. I don't know if that works. Kind of sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me, but I'll be honest, I spent less than $30 on 100 pounds of this stuff. We'll see if it works, and I might go buy another couple 100 pounds. I don't know. We'll see if it works. Let me show you the problem that we're having. We've gotten a lot of rain recently. The pond was as full as it's ever been. I can show you better over here probably what I'm looking at. And you might be able to see from here, along the other side on the bank over there, you can see where the water level was. So the water level was up, up into this area. The camera's really not picking it up well, but you can see kind of where water was up higher. I'd say it's down 10 or 12 inches. It might be down a foot. And I'll tell you, this is in like a couple of weeks. We had a really good rainstorm. We got like 2.5 inches of rain, kind of a flash flood event, and the pond filled crazy fast. It was really cool to watch. But it's lost some water, and so we're gonna see if. And I'm not draining the pond. We dug a hole in the ground to fix a drainage issue. That's why we have a pond. Okay, we needed dirt. You can see what's left in my dirt pile. We needed dirt to do some work around the farm, around the homestead. That's the reason why we dug a pond. From here all the way to the pond was underwater for months after a single shower because it was just too low. The ground wasn't absorbing the water, and it was just a swampy, muddy mess. We dug the pond. We wanted a pond, yes, but we dug the pond to solve a problem. Didn't dig a pond because we wanted a pond. And so our soil here naturally is very clay heavy. Very clay heavy. And so we thought that, we dug this with a skid steer, tons of clay, and really packed it in best that we knew how with the skid steer, and just driving on it over and over and over again. And it looked pretty good, but I don't think it's hot enough for us to have this amount of water being missing to be from evaporation. I don't think that's true. So I think there is a little bit of a leak. I don't think it's a big deal, but we want to see if this fixes it. If it is, it's a cheap solve, and if you know anything about us and our channel, that we want to do things the most budget-friendly way that we can think of to do them. And so 100 pounds of kitty litter in the pond, and we're just going to throw it in. That's all I know to do. I've got a 3-quart feed scoop, and we're just going to toss it in. That's it. So here we go.
Ooh. There we go. Ooh. So you can let this up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just broadcasting this as far as I can. I'll move to a different spot, broadcast some from there.
You got thing.
got to play into the wind because it's, I don't know, 15 mile an hour, 20 mile an hour gusts today, something like that. If we play into the wind, it does kind of help us be able to scatter it further than we might normally be able to.
Whoa.
And there you go, 100 pounds. 100 pounds in, and as you can see, there's no method, there's no rhyme or reason for any of it. I'm just literally throwing it as far across the pond as I can every throw, and letting it, if I get it throwing, if I throw it up a little bit, it tends to scatter better and dust better, you know, kind of get it in more places. That's the method. We got some more rain coming this week. We'll see how high it fills and see how long it holds it, and I'll report back. But hey, if this works, hopefully I can save you guys some money and you can do this for your pond. All right guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Later.